For peace to reign in River State, let Fubara not come back.
Fubara will not be raised.
No. That's my own personal suggestion as a politician, as a chief in the state. I know what is going on. Because if he comes back, there's a lot of discrimination which Fubara has brought in the state. You understand me? So, for that not to take place again, let him not come back. After the sole administration, the INEC should conduct election, and then they should look for another governor, a neutral governor, that will make things.
Now that he's out of the office, and it could be extended for 1 year or above 1 year, and they will tussle for it.
Across River State,
yes,
a lot of people are dissatisfied with what is currently.
It is you that is dissatisfied, because as long as River State is concerned, 99.9% of Rivers people are happy to the development that just occurred yesterday, because you can see that the atmosphere is now calm. Those tensions are no longer there, because I've told you, when you disobey the rule of law, the law will catch up with you, and there is no escape to it. That is exactly what happened.
Have I said it? The problem we have in the state is Fubara, because it doesn't want to follow the rule of law. It doesn't follow the rule of law.
Never made mention of Wike. A lot of people.
What concerns Wike in this issue? What concerns? I want to ask you. What concerns Wike in this issue? Is Wike House of Assembly member?
Wike said earlier that nobody tamper with his structures.
Yes, even if he said nobody should tamper with his structure, he's 100% right. Do you know what it takes him to build up structure in River State after everybody left?
Structures are the people.
Yes.
Structures are not physical buildings.
Yes.
We are talking about the people. People, they are politicians, and it is the people that brought them into an office.
Let me tell you, is it? Yes. It's not easy for somebody to convince his fellow human being to come and be with him. You understand me? Do you know what Wike spent? Do you know the pain he took to form GDI in the River State that brought Fubara to that position? Do you know what he suffered?
Wike said earlier when somebody was having issue with his godfather in Lagos that when political godfatherism in River State will not be allowed some years back. But we see that's not listed.
Well, that is not the area we are going. Something can be changed.
So Wike,
the only thing that is stable in this world is God. Everything changes.
So the challenge we are having is because Fubara refused to obey or adhere to his
rule of law
of his godfather. So it's a part of.
Can you listen to me? You are talking of godfather. We are not talking of godfather. What we are saying is to follow rule of law.
To disobey the laws of the land. That same law that kept you there. He won Supreme Court judgment, and he celebrated it and assumed office fully as governor of River State. Why then now with Supreme Court give judgment and you will blatantly refuse to adhere and obey the Supreme Court judgment? That was why.
Are we saying
state of emergency? The state is running head-to-scatter. There's a lot of confusion, problems that would have led to killing of human being. But in his own wisdom, being the 001 of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Tinubu, based on his wisdom as an elderly man, he now uses his wisdom to say, no, an old man doesn't stay in the house, and the she-goat is being tied rope, and people allow the she-goat to be tied rope and delivered.
Chief, a lot of people in River State, a lot of people in Nigerians, across Nigerians, even governors, PDP, everybody are not happy with the state of declaration. Say it is unconstitutional. The president has no right to remove or suspend elected governor. They were both elected into the office, and he did not get the Senate approval on that very day. Senate needs to be pre-informed before the declaration.
Can you listen to me?
Yes, sir.
The man we are talking about, being the 001 of Federal Program Nigeria, is a politician. If you go to Nigerian Constitution 305, where he quoted, which I too has gone to that place, he have the impetus, the power to declare the state of emergency based on what is happening in River State. The River State governor is not following the rule of law. You can see with me that the man went to Ogoni to commission something. On his way coming back, he now drove down to House of Assembly without giving them pre-information or writing to them, informing them that he's coming to present the 2025 budget. He didn't do so. The House of Assembly, they are not his children, that he have that power to say, I want you to go to farm now or do this now. No! That House of Assembly has their own government.
But the governors seem to have fulfilled part of their the Supreme Court verdict.
Yes, he went to view, but he didn't follow the due process. He did not follow the due process. He didn't follow the
State, do you think it warrants declaration of state of
Exactly, yes. If that what is happening in Rivers State does not warrant the declaration of what do they call it? State of emergency. Tinubu is not a kid. He would have not done that. The declaration of state of emergency for Tinubu to do it is a man. He knows what he's supposed to do. You understand me? The man we are talking about is the most politicians, the most human being. See, Tinubu has gone. He has become councillor. He has become local government chairman. He has become a House of Rep, Senate, governor. Today is president. So he's a politician.
Chief,
you understand me? Continue what they are doing. He's a politician. Okay. So there's no mistake. If it's a mistake, why did a National House Assembly back to him if it's a mistake?
What do you think is next for Governor Fubara? Do you see Governor Fubara coming back?
To my own, for peace to reign in Rivers State, let Fubara not come back.
Fubara will not be raised.
No. That's my own personal suggestion as a politician, as a chief in the state. I know what is going on. Because if he comes back, there's a lot of discrimination which Fubara has brought in the state. You understand me? So, for that not to take place again, let him not come back. After the sole administration, the INEC should conduct election, and then they should look for another governor, a neutral governor, that will make things good for Rivers State.
The governor, the impeachment that was on process before, will probably be invoked after the state of emergency.
Yes.
The time is over.
Now, listen to me. Yeah. What is going on now is that, assuming they are sending it that makes Fubara to come back, and he still failed to follow the due process, he will be impeached. What did the president say? He said, go and make peace. He said they should go and make peace. They should go and make peace before that 6 months. So if he refuses to make peace, the problem continues. And the problem continues, we are the people going to suffer. So based on that, I am saying that let Fubara not come back. Let him not come back. Let him not come back so that the trouble will not continue. It's not in good time with the State House of Assembly. So how will the state move forward? So, 3 persons in Rivers State cannot pass budget of Rivers State. It's impossible. If
the governor of Rivers State is not coming back, that means the legislative, the House of Assembly member too will not come back.
Yeah, let them stay. So, because the man did not do partial. He said, since the governor cannot associate with the House of Assembly, and the House of Assembly cannot associate with the governor, both of them should evacuate. You understand me? So let the sole administrator find a way, because I've already told him, don't implement any law. Follow the laws that is on board before you come. So by doing that, he will follow what is on the board.
So the problem we are having in Rivers State, what you are according to your own comment this morning, is Governor Fubara.
How many times have I said it? The problem we have in the state is Fubara, because he doesn't want to follow the rule of law. It doesn't follow the rule of law.
Never made mention of Wike. A lot of people.
What concerns Wike in this issue? What concerns? I want to ask you. What concerns Wike in this issue? Is Wike House of Assembly member?
Wike said earlier that nobody tamper with his structures.
Yes, even if he said nobody should tamper with his structure, he's 100% right. Do you know what it takes him to build up structure in Rivers State after everybody left?
Structures are the people.
Yes.
Structures are not physical buildings.
Yes.
We are talking about the people. People, they are politicians, and it is the people that brought them into an office.
Let me tell you, yes, it's not easy for somebody to convince his fellow human being to come and be with him. You understand me? Do you know what Wike spent? Do you know the pain he took to form GDI in the Rivers State that brought Fubara to that position? Do you know what he suffered?
Wike said earlier when somebody was having issue with his godfather in Lagos that when political godfatherism in Rivers State will not be allowed some years back. But we see that's not.
Well, that is not the area we are going. Something can be changed.
So
the only thing that is stable in this world is God. Everything changes.
So the challenge we are having is because Fubara refused to obey or adhere to his
rule of law
of his godfather. So it's a part of.
Can you listen to me? You are talking of godfather. We are not talking of godfather. What we are saying is to follow rule of law. Rule of law. House of Assembly and the governor of the state, they work together. They do work together. You understand me? There was a time he asked me about deflation. I told you that for somebody to hold American flag, does it mean that person is an American? I've asked you that question.
But they said they were they were chanting APC in the House of Assembly. Now, when an honorable member is chanting APC, you are elected in office, not to. The people say they are just playing. It's a mere just.
And you can see now.
But it's not mere because they are honorable members. They were elected to represent their constituency, to make law and pass law, legislative. But them now going and saying APC, that means they've defected. They are the ones that proclaim.
No. Are you a lawyer?
I'm not a lawyer, but we know the Constitution.
How do you know?
We know the Constitution.
Now, if it is true, if what you are saying is true, why didn't Federal High Court said they have defected?
The Federal High Court
I'm coming.
Said anything about
yes, they have. Now, what prompted Fubara to go to Federal Appeal Court? Because Federal Court said they have not defected. You understand me? After that, they went to Appeal Court. Appeal Court said they have not defected until they went to Supreme Court. And Supreme Court condemned what they said. They have not defected. If they are fully defected, let me tell you, when Obasanjo defected from PDP, said, I'm no more. Do you know what he did? Can I tell you what Obasanjo did?
Tell us, please.
Obasanjo went to his ward as a politician, called the ward chairman of his ward. Look at my card. I am no more a member. Those people you said they have defected, have you witnessed them in their ward, in their various local governments, to the state, tearing their membership card, their number? So then have you also gone to the party you are now claiming that they have, switched over? Have you now asked the party chairman whether their names are there or not?
So what's your take on Ijo youth saying the sole administration of Rivers State should please step
No,
down?
forget all about Ijo something. Ijo people are our brothers. You understand me? This is politics. Politics is personal interest. You understand me? If Wike is saying bad against Ijo, why should the Ijo nation now invite him to a Ijo place about 2 weeks ago? See, it's politics. That is personal interest. Everybody do something where it will favor him. The other people that are supporting Fubara are the people gaining from that place. The other people that are supporting Wike are the people gaining from Wike. You understand me? So we don't have problem with the job people. They are our brothers. Whatever they said or whatever Wike said, that one is, we don't take it as something. Right. Because God has made it together. God has said that we are one. So whatever they said or Wike said, that is, we don't take it as something.
Saying they are minority of the minority.
Whether he says so, no, but there must be something that prompted him to make such comment. But I want to tell you that Wike is still strong with the job people. They are our brothers. Right. We don't have discrimination.
Thank you, ITU.
Thank you very much.